number. Let's start it.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Dani Watt. I hope you're having an awesome day, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I upload new videos every week. Just before we get into the video, I'm just going to update you guys with what I'm doing with my channel, as I'm planning on changing a few things up. I'm still going to be doing beauty videos, but focusing a little bit less on makeup. I just feel like that whole side of YouTube is just really saturated, and I feel like I have a bit more to offer you guys than just that. I mean, I'll basically watch anything on YouTube. For me, it's more about the YouTuber's personality than the content for me anyway. But I just feel like with makeup videos, it can be hard for this to come through. Plus, I feel like these videos can get a little boring, but that's just my opinion. I want my channel to be beauty, but also some other content. If you guys watch the Australian YouTuber Brittany Lee Saunders, she's pretty much doing with her channel the same kind of content that I want to do with mine. I know personally my favourite type of videos to watch are ones where you get a bit more of an insight into the person's life, like storytime videos, advice videos, vlogs, tags, and just more general chit chat type of videos. So if that's not really your thing, then that's cool, but if it is, then stick around. I've got lots of exciting stuff coming up. I'm going to Sydney next week, and then in about 2 months I'm going to LA for VidCon. I am so freaking excited for that. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to try and vlog as much of that as I can. As I mentioned before, storytime videos are my absolute favourite to watch on YouTube. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing for you guys today. I'm going to be sharing a story about my stalker experience in my freshman year of college, or my first year of university if you're in New Zealand. One weekend on a night out, I met this guy. I don't know if I want to say his name or not. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so his name may or may not be Tom. And Tom, if you're watching this, which is unlikely, but if you do watch this, just know that you are a dick. Tom and I instantly hit it off. And by hit it off, I mean he started voluntarily grinding against me in the club. I just went along with it, and from that moment on, I knew it was meant to be. He appeared to be somewhat good looking in the darkness of the club, which, ladies, trust me, it can be deceiving at times. But yeah, he seemed pretty good looking, and he seemed like quite a nice guy, so I just thought, why not? I'll give you my number. And we went from there. Tom ended up taking me out on a few dates, and he also came to one of my parties at uni. But as we started hanging out more, I kind of realized that we didn't really have that much in common, and each time I saw him, I kind of felt like I almost liked him a little bit less. But I thought I'll give him a chance, keep getting to know him, and see where things can go. He ended up being a little bit weird, and really our lifestyles and everything were just completely different. Like each morning he would get up at 5 AM and train every single day of the week, whereas I'll get up at like 9 or 10. I probably sound like such a fat little lazy shit compared to Tom, and maybe that's true, but yeah, we were just really different. There were other things that I thought were a little bit strange about him, like when I asked him what TV shows or movies he likes, he just replied with, "I don't watch TV or movies," and I was just like, okay, Netflix and chill? Maybe not. So after I'd been seeing this guy for a couple of weeks, the weirdest thing started happening. This random girl started liking all of my comments that I'd tag my friends in. Like, you know, when you just tag your friends in like funny videos and stuff on Facebook. This girl would like all of my comments. I didn't tag her in them. I'm not friends with her on Facebook. I have no idea who she is. So I really don't have a clue how she found the posts. It's just super weird. So as you do, I went on this girl's profile to see who she was, and it ended up that she was actually Tom's ex-girlfriend, because I recognized her from some of his pictures. I'm not going to say her real name, and if she is still stalking me, maybe she will watch this, I don't know, but let's just call her Brittany. Something else pretty strange happened. One night, me and one of my roommates went out clubbing because one of the Geordie Shore cast was in town in Auckland, so we wanted to go and see them, so we went out for that. Anyway, when we were out in town that night, I went into one of the bathrooms in the club, and then my roommate was just waiting outside for me, and then when I came out of the bathroom, she was like, "Oh my god, Danielle, what the heck?" And I was like, what are you talking about? And then she said, "These girls were out here talking about you. It was definitely you." She said there was this one girl that was like, "Oh my god guys, did you see Danielle? Danielle was right there. She just went into the bathroom. Oh my god, she's so pretty. That makes me so mad. I can't believe her." And then my roommate went on to tell me that this girl was like, "I hope she had fun fucking my boyfriend." And I was like, what the heck? I was very confused. I wasn't really too bothered by her comments though, because I kind of just assumed that Brittany was one of those crazy exes who was still holding on to the chance of maybe getting back with Tom. So that's really all I thought of it. Okay, so this is where it gets super messed up. In my first year of uni, I lived in a hall, and my roommates and I were going out to other people's rooms that night and like having drinks and stuff in the hall. So I think our front door may have been unlocked, although it's pretty weird because I seem to remember that it locked automatically most of the time, so I don't really know. But I just know we were kind of in and out of our rooms for most of the night, so possibly someone else could have gotten in that way. We had a great night, all was well and good, and then we came back home and went to bed. So the next night I went out into the lounge kind of common room area where I was living, and on the table I see this letter with my name on it. It was addressed to Dani Watt, and I thought, what the heck is this? I asked all my roommates about it and no one knew where it had come from. So I just thought, okay, maybe it's the university giving me something, but it was just super weird that it was actually in our apartment, because if none of my roommates knew about it, then how did it get into the building? So I was a little freaked out at this point because it was just really confusing. But anyway, I opened the letter and I don't have it now, although I did take a picture of it in case I needed it for evidence or something. But anyway, it said something like this. It started off with, "You don't know me, but I know you pretty well." How fucking creepy is that? That's like, oh my god, that is not a good way to address a letter to someone if you're trying to, I don't know, get them to help you out, or what kind of reaction she was wanting, I don't know. But and then it went on to say, before you hook up with someone, you need to ask them if they have a girlfriend. And hold up a second. It is not my responsibility to ask a guy if they have a girlfriend. If they are coming on to me in a way like they are obviously single and I'm single, I mean, I don't know, I just assume that human beings have decency and don't do that to other people if they're in relationships. So I'm not gonna go ahead and be like, hey, you're about to hook up with me, do you have a girlfriend? Because I just think that most people are not. Hey guys, sorry my camera just died, but anyway, what I was just saying is that I thought that most people are not pieces of shit, but apparently this guy was. The letter went on to say a bunch of other stuff like, no one likes a home wrecker, you better watch out, and I'm just like, what are you trying to achieve? Are you trying to scare me? Because it's a bit creepy, and yeah, but it's not really making me too concerned. I don't know, I just found it kind of funny more than anything. There was also a part in the letter that said, I can't believe it said this, but it said, don't poke yourself in front of him. He will tell everyone. Like, what? Oh my god, I just could not stop laughing at that. I have no words. I don't know. I mean, that is just ridiculous. The other thing I forgot to say about Brittany being creepy and stalking me on Facebook is that she liked one of my profile pictures from 2011. So hilarious. It was obviously absolutely an accident, but oh my god. Oh, someone was definitely looking me up, that's for sure. Brittany, if you ever watch this video, all I have to say to you is, I'm not even mad. Really, all I have to say is that I hope you're okay. Because you're obviously really insecure and you've got some issues, so I just hope you're alright. I hope you're doing great. I mean, no, I don't really hope you're doing great. You treated me quite badly. Yeah, I mean, obviously I do feel a bit bad for you that your boyfriend was cheating on you. That's really shitty, but at the end of the day, the way you treated me wasn't really fair or okay either. So the letter didn't actually say it was from Brittany, but it was just so obvious it was her. I was 100% sure. But the weirdest thing about it is, how did she get into my living space? That is the creepiest thing. Like, she had to have found out where I lived. There was about 500 or 600 people living in the hall in Auckland City where I lived first year. So for her to be able to find out which room I was in, I don't even think we have like any mutual friends, so I don't know how she did it. but it's quite weird. First of all, it's really weird that she found out where I lived, but not only that, but she somehow got this letter inside where I was living, and 100% my roommates would not have brought it in for her. None of them knew her, and it wasn't like it was just slid under the door. It was right in the middle of the table. This girl literally broke in to where I was living, which was insane. So what I decided that I would do is I just thought I'd kind of keep it on the down low and not go out and try to contact this girl or anything, because I didn't want to make anything worse, and I just thought I've just got to get as far away from this drama as possible, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And if she does try anything else or try to contact me in any other way, then I would definitely take action on that, because I don't have to put up with it. But luckily nothing else happened after this point, and I think I've actually seen her at uni a couple of times, like really far away. I'm like, oh, is that the girl? And yeah, I think it was Brittany, but luckily nothing else has happened, so hopefully it stays that way. I'm just super thankful to be out of both of their lives, and since then I had blocked Tom on pretty much everything. He turned out to be pretty psycho as well, and was actually a really mean person. So I'm happy that I'm away from that. But yeah, so that was a pretty crazy experience that I had in my first year of uni. I hope you guys enjoyed my first story time video. Please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you would like me to make more of these videos. I can definitely think of another couple that I can do, or if I have any other crazy things happen to me, I'll be sure to film as soon as they've happened, just so it's super fresh. But yeah, please subscribe for more videos, and I'll have another one up again next week. Have an awesome day, night, morning, lunchtime, I don't know what I'm saying, wherever you are in the world. I hope it's a good one. See you next week. Bye.